see. Students who have gone through the training, they are able to, you can see in them the way they do their thing. Unlike those who have not gone through the training, they don't know the meaning of patriotism or even the value of being patriotic. As a school, we have tried our level best through our outreaches, because once in a while the students go out in the community to participate in certain activity, they go to participate. So through the participation of the student in different activity in the community, we are now sending the message, because the public will continue asking, who are this, who are this, who are this? And our role is to continue explaining, these are students who are patriotic, this. So in a way, we are trying our best to reach out to the community through the different outreaches. But to me, it is not enough. There should be some kind of a program at the end of the day. I've heard sometime government was coming up with an activity for, let's say, after completing senior 4, after completing senior 6, the students are taken to some camp for training or where they are taught patriotism issues. These are the things that should be done so that somebody know at the end of senior 4, we have this program. Even at the end of P7, when they have just sat within that period of vacation, some 1 week, it is enough for the different regions. So if it is done like that, that becomes a deliberate government effort. But at the moment, it will look like any other club in the school. Yes.
Thank you so much, sir.
Youth of Purpose.
Well, having heard from those ones, we are going to also be hearing from the regional coordinator of Acholi. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Please introduce yourself and tell us like your full title.
Okay, my name is Okene Jos Calvin, the regional coordinator, Patriotism Acholi Sub-Region, in the office of the president. I represent coordination of all the patriotism in Acholi Sub-Region, all the schools and tertiary institutions in the Acholi Sub-Region.
You being the coordinator, how has it been like from the beginning and up to today? How is everyone responding to this?
Yes, it is true. When we launched with the president in 2009, it was not easy for the start. People was thinking the whole country that this thing is for the Museveni, this NRM. But later on, when we start giving them the key principle of patriotism, now the schools, the students, and all the teachers are now taking up, and all the schools mostly are practicing patriotism. And you know for sure, the core principal values of the ruling party, NRM, it is patriotism, Pan-Africanism, economic transformation, and leadership. Therefore now, we need to embrace completely and only the patriotism activity in the country.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Youth of Purpose.
Having heard from the head teacher, we're going to hear from some of the students who are in the Patriotism Club. Hello.
Hi.
How are you? What's your name?
My name is Achayo Janet. Achayo Janet.
Okay, Janet. What are some of the things, the patriotism activities that you do in your school?
Well, there are very many things that for us nowadays we are doing, like making sure that the SOPs, standard operating procedures, is followed in the schools. Like for us, we can get the liquid soap and supply in all where the tanks they are, and ensure that the social distance in the classroom is 100% followed. And then proper putting on mask. Yeah, that one is some of what I know, but some they are there. And like participating in the school activities, yeah, encouraging students to be in the school and so on.
Do these things just, the patriotism values, do they just end here, or you continue with these things outside, even at home? Do you still practice the same things?
Yeah, we do it, because for us even 1 week later we did a charitable work in a nearby church known as Christ Church. We swept and we mopped the church.
Thank you so much. Having heard from the other one, let's hear from this other one as well. Hello, what's your name?
My name is Ojok Brian.
Okay, Brian, what are some of the things that made you join the Patriotism Club, you as a person? What are those things that attracted you to join the Patriotism Club? Because there are very many other clubs in the school, right?
Yeah. Okay, there are very many clubs in this school, but the things which made me to join this club was the way this club operates itself in bringing unity among some people whenever there is misunderstanding, and so it also helps in doing some community works plus. And in the school even we have tried to plant some trees or whatever. That is why I made myself to join this club. Yeah.
Then what are some of the things that you do, like living alone, the planting of trees and helping out to you helping out in looking out for those who are not observing the SOPs, some of these other things that you do as the patriotic duties that you do as a school?
Some of these patriotic duties we do in the school is whenever there is misunderstanding between some people, we make sure we stop that misunderstanding, and so we also raise the flags, and in the community whenever there is misunderstanding also we tell people about the wrong things they are doing, and so if they are having wrong thoughts they change their mind to doing wrong things to doing good things. Yeah.
Do you love your country?
Of course I love my country. That is why I'm in this country even.
Okay, what shows that you love it?
I have sacrificed to do all what the government needs, and so even I feel good about the weather and what of it.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. Would you please be a little louder?
I said I love this country and all the leaders of this country, because I am the one who even participate in the voting of these leaders, and so I was born in this country. So what made me not to love my country? Yet even my parents and my grandmothers even come from this country.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Youth of Purpose.
We are at Gulu College of Health Sciences. In my background, you can see there are medical students from year 1, and we are going to be interacting with them. Please stay tuned and hear from them.
Be uniform! Well, you put it, body, come out! Left foot, look ahead! Don't swing the arm! Very good, point up! then you pay. And then you pay.
Isn't it? Yeah. So you put back. What followed next? With it is bolt, isn't it?
First put back the bolt.
Yes, you put back the bolt. Are you there? Very good. So, so put it. Put it.
Yeah?
Yes, of course, that's like a hole. So, no, not like that. Don't remember the thing was standing. Now what you do first, let me show you something. Are you seeing it first? Are you seeing this box?
You finish? Now Anika Jina. Who's writing in the name? Go and write here.
Chichi, umaliliza? Kati, soko yuko magazine. Remove the magazine. Cook. Cook 3 times. 3 times. Have you seen? You are not lock. You are not lock the gas cylinder. Lock the gas cylinder tube. Lock. Like that. You man. Mum nagabo jikwa totia mudo ojiteka wano nakuraze. Nokuseba tojisibye. Oraba. Mum nagabo jikora boti. Okay? Kati kwira boti. Mudo teka wano. Wano awo. Kati kuba. Teka gulo kube. Kwata wano. Kati kwira boti. Kati kuba. Kati funga safe. Funga safe. Funga safe. Weka magazine. Put magazine. You go. Magazine imeingia kweli? Haya. Wenda wali. Sister, what's wrong? Yes, see, this is this one. You need is pass here like that. Okay? As simple as drink as water. Carry. What? Remove it. Yes. Higher. You put. Carry. What? Nice gun. Carry. Yako. Squeeze. Kaingie no. Higher. Iga. Yes. Do like that.
You just pushed it. Give him. You take a social.
So now you first take your gun.
So now you turn back.
Now
my name is Aine Dixon, and I'll be taking you through how you can make a paper bag and how you can earn out of it. Paper bags are really, really important in a sense that they help us protect the environment from plastic bags. So to start with, you cut the stock size paper into the different sizes you want, and this is the size we've decided that we're going to use. And this is how we start. You get the two papers, that you've cut out. Just like this, put them together. The artwork facing the same direction, just like that. You look at the opposite side, the opposite side of where the artwork or the print work is. You fold something small at the edge. I use a bottle, other people use a piece of wood, but it has to be clean. You make something like this. After that, you flip the inner paper, the artwork, to face the opposite side. Now you apply glue on one side, on one paper, the folding. You attach the other paper, the second paper, onto the edge where you've put glue. After doing that, you flip and open to check if there is any glue that has gone out of place. After confirming that there is no glue, you do the same on the other side. Again, you use your bottle. And you will have something like this. After having something like that, you open it like this. Now, as you see here, this is what determines the size of the paper bag that you're going to make. It's this length that will determine how big or how lengthy the paper bag is. So I'll choose to take that. You do the same on the other side. Emphasize the lines or the foldings for that matter. And now we are halfway into making our paper bag. Now when you're there, the next step is you make sure this line drops onto the other line. You do the same without opening this side. Just tap it like this and it will automatically fit onto the other line. Again, you emphasize the lines. That's how far. Now, we are going to make the base. And in most cases, the base is determined by the artwork, the print work. Because it's what you need, you have to have the artwork on visible, not under the base. So as you fold to get the base, it has to, the artwork has to be visible and completely visible. Again, you emphasize the lines. Now the tricky part is here. After getting this, how do you actually make the base to come out like this? Something like this. And this is where most people find it hard to make paper bags. So what do? You get this tip, the last tip of the folding or the paper bag, you bring it to align with the initial line that we folded. When you do that, you emphasize the lines. You do the same on the opposite side. Open it up. Now, this is what I meant when I said that paper bags are actually made out of these lines. That is why you have to emphasize them every time you're making a paper bag. Now, we are going to fold inwards following the line, this upper line. We fold inwards, then tap this to push it in, just like that. And we do the same on the other side. Press inwards, just like that. Tap it, pull it properly to go on the same line. Then you emphasize. From this point, our base is actually complete. What you need to do is turn it and open it completely, like this. Some people, they still go ahead and make a mistake here. They flip it halfway. And definitely you're not going to get the base right when you flip it halfway. You have to flip it all in. Flip one side, fold it to confirm whether your base is actually right. Fold the other side. And our base is almost done. What we are left with is to apply the glue. Now, it's also tricky when you're applying glue, because you see this part is outside the paper bag, but inside the base. Now, this part is actually the inside of the paper bag. So if you apply glue on any of these parts, you might have the paper bag sticking together from the inside, and you will not be able to open it, or even if you open it, most probably it will tear. So what we do when we're applying glue, you follow these lines, just like that, like that. Do the same on the other side. Fold. Emphasize to have the glue stick so well. Now, when it comes to this other side where the bigger part, actually where the paper bag is, the face of the paper bag is, you have to get a piece of paper and put underneath, so that just in case glue spills over, it does not appear on the face of the paper bag. You apply glue just the same way like you did. If you've applied glue here and here, and you've not applied here, remember we said you not apply glue within the inside of the paper bag. But when it comes to this part, you have to apply a measurable size or to a measurable length, so that it sticks to the other side and you do not have a hole inside the paper bag or glue sticking on the inside of the paper bag. This is what I mean. Something small, and then you flip to attach. our base is done, just like that. And actually our paper bag is 90% done. Now we're going to put the strings. That is the 10%. Now fold inwards into the paper bag. Again, emphasize the lines. You'll have something like that, something like that. Now after that, and now we have our handle part well protected. Next, how do we apply the strings? To start with, you have to put holes where the strings are going to pass. You see, it's in the middle. Make sure you're punching where the pads are. Of course, you have to get a good length of the string, because you might put a very short one, which might not be good for the clients. So after doing that, you fold it like this, or you hold it like this, and then tap one end, take it through one of the holes from the inside, and then bring it back inside from outside and tie a knot. Do the same on the other end. Now our strings are done and our paper bag is complete. Imagine walking out of a boutique with this paper bag with your clothes in, and I mean, it looks more fashionable than a Kavera or a plastic bag. Thank you so much.
Youth of Purpose, brought to you by Uganda First.
We've cut and reduced our MTN Momo withdrawal